Hello my friends, and welcome to this spooky craft video. Now I have been putting this craft off for a while because it's part of it is going to be a lot of work. I don't know if you can see this plant over here that's on this big trellis, but we're going to be taking that off of the trellis and putting it onto a different one, and that's what's going to be a lot of work, is taking it off. But last year for Halloween, Michaels came out with this wreath form, if you will, that was a spiderweb, and I thought it was so cute, so cool, but I'm not creative enough to design my own wreath, and I didn't see a reason to buy it, so I didn't, even though I really wanted it. It was one of those things where I really wanted to buy it, but I had no practical use for it, you know? So then this year, someone had posted about it in Jay DeLibra's Halloween Forever Facebook group. I think they were making a wreath or something. And then someone else had commented on it. It was just a comment, no photos or anything. And they said, oh, I bought it, and I'm going to use it as a plant trellis. Well, that comment alone changed my life. So then I went to Michael's immediately, and I bought it. So this is the spiderweb wreath form that we're going to turn into a trellis. I don't really know how we're going to do this. I've kind of made it up. But we're gonna see what happens. So what I have here is I have 4 black metal chopsticks. These are from Shein. And I have a bunch of black zip ties. And the plan is we're gonna put 2 and 2 together. And just see if it works. So the idea is kind of like, okay, so I have 2 chopsticks here. Like, they'll go front and back with this in the middle. And then we'll do 2 more, like, over here. Does that make sense? So it's hard because I want it to be able to stick deep into the dirt. Should I do crisscross applesauce zip ties? Like, should I, instead of just doing 1 zip tie, should I do an X shape? Oh my god, it's perforated and I still can't get it open. So what I'm doing is I have the zip tie underneath and I have these here. And I'm thinking I'll zip tie those that way, and then I'll do another one this way, and then maybe we'll zip tie on there too, and then one over here, don't you think? So far, so good. That's actually much sturdier in place there than I thought they would be. What do you think? I think the first ones I did feel so much tighter in their spot than the second ones here. I think I am going to crisscross applesauce. God, why is the second side so much harder than the first side was? I just wish they were. I bought really small ones because the spider web is so small, but they're really hard to grab. I'm an engineer, in case you guys didn't know. You thought I went to school for radio? No, I actually am an engineer and a mathematician. Okay, so all 4 chopsticks are attached. These ones are, wow, I did a really good job on this side. They're not going anywhere. These ones are a little fidgety still. I wonder if I can just tighten these even more. That's better. Okay, now the moment of truth is to see if I'm strong enough to cut the ties off or if I have to wait for Sam. I can do it! Okay, so now I have to go get the plant. So not too long ago, this plant was all the way to the top of its trellis. And I cut it way back, and I put a lot of the cuttings into my prop box. So these top 2 can actually just come off immediately. And I actually quite like this trellis. I think it's very cute. But my problem is, why is it 2 different greens? I bought it from the same listing, and I got light green and dark green. So that is 90% of my problem with it. So now that they will not be in use, my hope is that maybe I can sand it. And then they can be painted, because it really does bother me. It shouldn't bother me, but it does. And then, so with this new trellis, because it's a circle, like, maybe I can just have it going round and round and round. My poor Mikins has been through so much in its life. Like, because it's my most prolific grower, I put it through everything. It used to be 2 pots, and then I put them in one, and then I had no trellis, and then I had a different trellis, and then I had this one, and then I kept adding pieces onto this one, and then I had it tied on here for a bit. No, Charlie. This is the one time. This must be a Charlie-free zone. You absolutely cannot play with this. I've already lost a leaf. I was trying not to do that. I think I have most of this side out now. Charlie, I don't know if you can see him, but he's just sitting right here staring. Oh my god, this one is right the way through! The worst part is not only do I have to get this out, but then I have to get it on to the spider web. No. No, no, no. We're free! So now we're just gonna flip that all to the front. Where did I lose Charlie to? No biting, okay? We're gonna grab the new friend. There we go. That's actually fairly sturdy. So now we're just gonna start the scary part, okay? Now, do I attach it on here with twine? Or do I feed it through? The nice thing about this trellis is I can do it a little bit looser than on the other one. See? Like that. What do you think? And then because I have so many cuttings of this plant in my prop box, like when they're done propagating, I will be planting them back into here for the record. And then they can also grow up this. So this one can go more outside edge. What do you think? Wait, I don't want this back here. I want that up front somewhere. Or maybe I do, and then I just... this leaf is like grown backwards. For the record, not only am I making this placement up, but I am making it up backwards because I'm looking at the back, you are looking at the front. What do we think? Well, these ones aren't very long, so I'll just keep going. Okay. This is a big long vine with no leaves. I might just cut it off. I think I'm gonna feed this one through here. And then I'm gonna feed this one through the outside, I think. Just for a little something spicy. Because it's got a little growth point. Okay, so I think this is the finished product for now. Obviously, it looks a little sparse. It will fill out as more growth points happen and when I put the cuttings back in. I actually like it more than I thought I would. Which is weird, because I knew I would like it, but I just didn't think I would like it as much as I do. You know what? I was gonna cut this little piece off, but maybe I won't, because you never know, something might happen. So I'm gonna just stick it through. Cool. Anyway, I really hope you enjoyed making this little trellis with me. I think it's quite cute. I like it better than I like the other one, simply because the greens didn't match. As far as I'm aware, we only had one leaf casualty, which is pretty great for considering the fact that I untwisted this from another trellis and put it back together. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe if you have not subscribed already. And I will see you next time. Bye!